Traditional investments like stocks and bonds are just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to building true financial security. The wealthiest investors diversify beyond the stock market, tapping into alternative assets that offer higher returns, better risk protection, and unique opportunities. These investments include real estate, private equity, venture capital, hedge funds, commodities, and even collectibles like rare art and luxury watches. While these assets may seem complex, understanding how they work and incorporating them into your strategy can give you an edge over traditional investors. This video will walk you through the best alternative investments, how they function, and why they should be part of your long-term wealth strategy. Whether you're an experienced investor or looking to diversify, learning about alternative investments could be your key to financial independence. Ready to go beyond stocks and unlock new opportunities? Let's dive in. Understanding alternative investments, what are they? Before diving into specific strategies, let's define alternative investments. Unlike traditional stocks and bonds, these assets include real estate, private equity, hedge funds, venture capital, cryptocurrencies, commodities, collectibles, and more. These investments typically offer higher returns, lower correlation to the stock market, and unique ways to build long-term wealth. The key is knowing which alternative investments align with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Real estate, the king of alternative investments. If there's one alternative investment that has stood the test of time, it's real estate. Whether you're buying rental properties, flipping houses, or investing in real estate investment trusts, real estate offers cash flow, appreciation, and tax advantages. Imagine owning a property that pays you every month, appreciates over time, and lets you use strategies like 1031 exchanges to defer taxes. Even during economic downturns, real estate remains one of the most resilient and wealth-building investments. Private equity, owning a slice of exclusive companies. Private equity offers an exclusive way to build wealth by investing in private companies before they go public. Unlike the stock market, where shares of publicly traded companies are available to everyone, private equity involves buying stakes in private businesses through direct investments or private equity funds. This type of investment is often used for business expansions, acquisitions, or turnarounds. The advantage: returns on private equity investments are typically much higher than in public markets. If you had invested in companies like Airman, Uber, or SpaceX before their IPOs, your gains would have been astronomical. Private equity does require a longer investment horizon, as returns are usually realized through company exits, mergers, or IPOs. However, it provides diversification away from the volatility of public markets. If you're looking for a way to tap into the world of high net worth investing, private equity can be one of the most lucrative paths to wealth accumulation. Venture capital, betting on the next big thing. Want to invest in the next Google or Tesla before everyone else? That's where venture capital comes in. This strategy involves funding high-growth startups in exchange for equity. The risk is high, but so are the rewards. Even a small investment in a breakout company can turn into millions. With crowdfunding platforms and angel investing networks, venture capital is now more accessible than ever to professionals looking to diversify their portfolios. Hedge funds, playing the big leagues. Hedge funds are exclusive investment vehicles that use advanced strategies like short selling, derivatives, and arbitrage to maximize returns. They often require high minimum investments, but they provide exposure to market-neutral and high-return strategies. Some of the world's wealthiest investors, like Ray Dalio and George Soros, built their fortunes through hedge funds. If you have access to a solid hedge fund manager, this can be a game-changer for your portfolio. Cryptocurrency, the digital gold rush. Love it or hate it, crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins have turned early adopters into millionaires. Unlike traditional assets, crypto operates on blockchain technology, offering decentralization, security, and innovation. While the market is volatile, long-term investors who understand crypto cycles have made incredible gains. Beyond just buying coins, you can earn passive income through staking, yield farming, and liquidity pools. If you're not at least exploring crypto, you might be missing out on the future of finance. Commodities, protecting wealth against inflation. Commodities like gold, silver, oil, and agricultural products offer protection against inflation and economic downturns. When markets crash, gold often rises, acting as a hedge against uncertainty. Many investors hold commodities in their portfolios to diversify risk and preserve wealth during volatile times. Whether you invest in physical commodities or commodity ETFs, they can be a solid alternative investment strategy. Collectibles, turning passion into profits. What if you could invest in something you love and make money doing it? Collectibles, like rare art, vintage cars, luxury watches, rare whiskey, and sports memorabilia, have outperformed traditional assets in certain markets. The wealthy invest in Picasso paintings, Rolex watches, and Ferrari classics, not just for status, but because these assets appreciate over time. The key is knowing what to buy and when to sell to maximize returns. Peer-to-peer lending, becoming the bank. Instead of borrowing from banks, many people and businesses turn to peer-to-peer lending platforms. As an investor, you can lend money and earn fixed interest rates that are often higher than traditional bonds. Platforms like Lending Club and Prosper allow investors to fund loans and receive monthly payments with interest. It's a great way to generate passive income while helping borrowers bypass traditional lending institutions. Farmland investing, the asset that never goes out of demand. They're not making more land, but the demand for food keeps growing. Farmland investing allows you to own income-producing agricultural land that benefits from both rental income and land appreciation. With global food production increasing, farmland investments are becoming a sought-after alternative asset for those looking to preserve wealth and generate long-term passive income. Debt investments, earning interest like a bank. Debt investing allows you to lend capital in exchange for regular interest payments. This includes investments in bonds, real estate debt funds, and private loans. Investors in this space can earn high fixed returns, often with lower volatility than stocks. If you want steady income without stock market risks, this is a smart play. Structured products, a custom investment approach. Structured products are custom investment solutions created by financial institutions. They combine elements of stocks, bonds, options, and derivatives to generate tailored risk-return profiles. These products offer exposure to unique investment strategies that aren't easily accessible through standard market instruments. While they require a solid understanding of financial markets, they can be an effective way to diversify and optimize portfolio returns. Optimizing your alternative investment portfolio. The key to success with alternative investments isn't just diversification, but strategic allocation. Professionals maximize wealth by balancing high-risk, high-reward assets with stable, income-generating alternatives. A well-structured portfolio might include real estate for cash flow and appreciation, private equity and venture capital for high-growth opportunities, hedge funds for market-neutral strategies, crypto and commodities for inflation protection, collectibles and farmland for long-term value preservation. By allocating investments based on your risk tolerance, financial goals, and market conditions, you create a powerful wealth-building machine. Alternative investments are the future. If you're serious about maximizing wealth, relying solely on traditional investments isn't enough. Alternative investments offer higher returns, lower market correlation, and unique wealth-building opportunities that the wealthy have leveraged for decades. Whether it's real estate, private equity, crypto, or collectibles, expanding your investment horizons can lead to financial freedom and long-term wealth preservation. Are you ready to step beyond the stock market and unlock the power of alternative investments?